Next time on the CW, he takes down dinosaurs with a bow and arrow. He takes down sleet stacks with a bow and arrow. He'll take you down with a bow and arrow. He's Tal Set. He is the Turok. Yep, we're taking a look at Turok Devolution for the original Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube. Did I say Devolution? I'm sorry, I meant Evolution. Or did I? How's this one going to stack up? Let's go. Turok Evolution comes at the end of quite a few stinkers in the Turok series that really drew people away. I mean, the original Turok got some heads turned. Seeds of Evil, more people were looking. But then Turok Rage Wars 3 and all the Game Boy Advance ones just stunk. So enter Evolution at a point when this game is just an old franchise that somebody needs to turn around. And so how are you going to make it good? Well, let's try the story. Does this have a good story? And when you have a deadpan red story that just feels like your cliche, I am the chosen one, therefore I must save the world because I am the Turok. Really, guys? Tal Set is so plain, so stoic. I swear, if you fed him 3 gallons of psyllium, you'd get a better reaction out of him than this. So the story, not only is it told horribly, but even the story itself just fails to attract any attention. But let's move on to the gameplay. How's it different from other first-person shooters? And it is not. So, okay, you get a bow and arrow. Yep, we understand that. You then get a tech bow and arrow. Okay, cool, much better. You still have to use the old bow and arrow. You have to cycle through it, rather, to get to the tech bow. Is that what? Yeah, for some reason they still keep the original bow and arrow in your inventory, and you have to cycle through it when you're cycling through your weapons, which is really annoying. Guys, get it right. But then in addition to that, you have a warhammer, which is okay, I guess. You have a shotgun, handgun. It's pretty much typical first-person shooter games, but they try to make this bow and arrow, this tech bow, really appealing by giving you poison arrows, regular arrows, and explosive arrows. Come on, guys. You can't make the bow and arrow more cooler than Oliver Queen is. Oliver Queen just has it. Tal Set does not. Even Katniss can't measure up to Oliver Queen. Of course, if she had the same bankroll, she might. I digress. So, weapons, lackluster, meh. Enemies, you got sleet stacks. And these sleet stack guys, a couple hits to the face with the bow and arrow or something, they go down pretty easy. I mean, they're just idiots. They make stormtroopers look like expert marksmen in the game, so I can't say that I like them. Of course, the weird thing is when they get later in the game, and you have the ones coming at you with shotguns and miniguns, they somehow become freaking brain surgeons with those things, hitting you with every single round. It's like, what the? How's this possible? The next thing is for enemies is, of course, dinosaurs. And the dinosaurs are so horrible. Dinosaurs can't save this game. So, you got your Compsognathus triascus, which basically, he just sits there and he will scatter or he will rush you. And it's kind of a coin toss which he'll do. Velociraptors seem more like they want to get in your way and prevent you from going down these, corridors that should be on rails. In fact, that's another thing. Stick this game on rails and you'd have a good light gun shooter. Otherwise, the level design is just atrocious. You're being muscled through the same winding corridors and everything. Might as well just do like Batman Arkham Asylum and have narrow corridors that you have to go through with small revisits to stuff. That would have been interesting. More interesting than this. So back to the dinosaurs. Velociraptors just seem to get in your way, and the T-Rex, I can do just like in the Lost World book. Or excuse me, it was in the Jurassic Park book, Lost World movie, where they were hiding in the waterfall from the T-Rex, trying not to let it get them. And you can do that here, and the game just seems to like glitch out, and T-Rex will not get you. Or stand back from afar, and hey, if you hit him with a regular arrow, he gets startled, but if you hit him with an explosive arrow, he shrugs it off, because he has no idea why explosive arrows fight him. So I'm very disappointed with all that. The best part of the single player is the flight, because the flight, at least you get some open area that you can actually browse around, but again, it lasts so briefly, and there's not much to it, that it's very lackluster, uninspiring. Multiplayer, you'd think there'd be something there, but without a LAN play or anything else, you're stuck to just you and up to 3 other people at the same console, playing around, no bots by the way, in the same lackluster areas that are much forgettable. Very forgettable. The only thing I can really say that I enjoyed here was they had the tree level where if you fall to the ground, velociraptors come and they try and tear you apart. That's kind of cool, but you know what? Just there's nothing here I can really say. It's just this game just really stinks. This is Shovel of Shame worthy. Do not buy Shovel of Shame. Bah. Horrible games. Any rate, though, morally speaking, what do you got? You got a game that's full of blood, gore, ultra violence, explosions, chunks of people falling off and stuff like that. If you have issues with any of that, you may not want your kids playing it. That's Turok. This is Turok Evolution, which is really a devolution of all things. Moral Gamer, moralgamer.com. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't forget to check out the review channel and gameplay channel in the links below. We hope to see you next time with a much better game than this. Thanks for watching.